Yep. Hmm. Ooh. Good. This one's good as well. This one takes a minute, but that's okay. I'm used to such an occurrence. Hmm. All right. Let's have a look at. Hmm. Is there. Hmm. Real quick, I just want to see something. All right. I'm just seeing something, chat. Nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Okay. All right. I need to see something. This is only going to be a test thing because I need to see. Yeah, okay. Just had to be sure. Had to be sure, man. Is there a way I can, like... Hmm. There we go. At least now I know. Alright, chat, let's get into the game. I spent the past 4 minutes doing a check, and I think everything checks out now. Oh, there it is. I was wondering what took that one so long, but like I said, it just takes a minute, and that's alright. Alright, face cam's coming on, chat. Hope you're ready. Hi. I'm not gonna tap the face cam or do anything. Whatever is going on here, I'm gonna let it sort itself out. Also, you guys have an ad break starting soon. Not to those subbed, however. I can also hope the Wi-Fi doesn't be a bitch on me. Subs are still expensive, so I can't gift anyone any. Wondering what happened there. For some reason, like made my eye glitch. It like made my eye glitch when I did that, man. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know the clip thing was a thing you could do. When it comes to like placement and all that. Maybe if I try closing and reopening. There it is. I think that fixed it. Most likely. We'll find out in a minute if it did. Because it was doing that little error. It was trying to do that error 3000 shit. You know how when you're watching a stream, the error 3000 is when the stream suddenly goes kaput and then you refresh it and then the stream goes on? Like, it doesn't go kaput for the streamer, it goes kaput for the viewer. Alright, let's get into it. Y'all know what time it is. Also, can I change the name to this? Hold on. There's nothing I can do about the name. That's alright. Perfect. Had to be sure display capture was off in scene 2. Gaming scene 2. I had to make sure the thing was off. Display capture for gaming 2. Can I turn down the sounds and the music a little more? Oh, I can. Well, I'm gonna turn up the sounds a little bit. Yeah, right about there. Alright, chat. We've made the game manageable. If it's too quiet for your ears, I apologize. I can turn it up a little more. Yeah, right about there is good. It's not over the top loud. It's just the perfect amount. Alright. As usual, we start with FPS Invasion. Yeah. Well, actually, let's do something new. Yeah. We always do Jungle Island. I've been abusing the other maps. Desert City being one of them. Is that a drawbridge over there? Hold on. I need to know, can you get over there? I mean, surely you can, right? Yeah, but you can only get so far. Now I want to see how far one can really go. Where's the troops? There they are. Alright. Alright, chat. We're about to see how far we can go in this game. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright. We're about to see... Oh. Aw, you can't leave the city. At least this time I won't be getting stuck on trees or anything. It's the buildings I gotta worry about. Why is there a sword here? Chat, I didn't know you could pick this up. Okay, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know you could pick the sword up.
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
Alright, how powerful is the sword? Okay, sword is pretty powerful. And it doesn't require any ammo reloads, so that's a good thing. Oh. So I can use my gun if I wanted to. Okay, the sword requires you to get up close. Ow. What even hit me? Yeah, chat, on this map, I didn't even... Yeah, chat, on this map, I didn't even know you could pick up a sword. That's new to me. Just my mouse being stupid. There we go. Oh, that's over there. Holy shit!
America!
I don't see any. Oh. I think that was the problem. Okay, this sword is more powerful than I thought it'd be. And I kind of like it. Part of me actually wonders what happens if you get a shotgun.
Watcher 6.
Like,
They
we'll
should
put.
be grateful that we're liberating them.
Part of me actually wonders what happens if you get a shotgun. Will it put the sword in slot 3 or? Oh. Hi. What the hell? Holy shit. That Zombo just flipped. Nope. It'd be funny if I could make one of them Scorpion.
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
Alright, there should be one more. There he is. There we go. That is cool that they give you a sword for this map. This thing is far more powerful than I anticipated it'd be. Wait. Oh, it does. Okay, I see. It made my shotgun 3.
They should be grateful that we're liberating them.
The sword is pretty fucking strong. Hey! Yeah, this thing's perfect for slaying runners and walkers. Basically any form of zombie, this sword is good for slaying.
For America!
I do have to ask, though, where was this sword in Jungle Island? I just realized my health is at 420. So, either you zombies want to get high with me, huh? Maybe smoke the doobies? They do not want to smoke the doobies. They want to smoke me. Well, you're not gonna smoke me, alright?
Know what I'm doing.
Well, lucky for you, I do, so... Lucky for you, not unlucky for you. This is actually going fairly well. There we go.
America!
They got me on a corner, but I sorted their asses with a sword. Get it? Sorted? There was a sword. Oh, fuck, y'all. That was pretty funny. Don't ask me why that was funny, chat. Okay? It was the first pun I I could come. It was the first pun I could come up with. That involved swords. I want to see y'all try and come up with the better sword puns. Cause I thought the sworded one was pretty good. Like, you know how things get sorted? Sorted kind of sounds like sorted with a sword. Oh shit. Alright, chat, let's do this. Whoever can come up with the funniest sword pun, I don't know, I'll give y'all an we'll figure something out. Whoever can do... We'll figure something out, chat. But the bounty is... whoever can tell the best sword pun... That was easy. See, chat, the sword makes this so easy. Look at how many zombies I've slain with this thing.
Watch your six.
The fact that you can do this on this map is just fucking wild. It's bonkers is what it is. Fuck off. Fuck off. Bad zombies. It's right over there somewhere. And I have a good idea on where. There it is. Walked right fucking past it. Hey! Excuse you! Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. This is gonna make sense in a minute, chat. Just trust me. Okay, that was not the plan.
They should be grateful that we're liberating them.
Literally had to slay my way through that. Oh, shit. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, I need to go to a big place where we can make this work. This is not as big a place I'd like to make it work. Oh, I'm dead. That is just wild that they gave you a sword in this area. And the sword does pretty good damage. Where was the sword in Jungle Island? Okay, I need to see if I can remember where that damn sword was. I know it was in a stone somewhere. There's our soldiers. Alright, let's see if we can find this. Is the sword not here anymore? Chat, I don't think the sword's here anymore. I think once you collect that sword, that's it. You can't recollect it. That sucks. That sucks. I felt like a knight with that sword. It made me look cool. Made me look spiffy. I have nothing now. Wait. Wait, what if I just look from the air? Alright. Now, if I were a sword in stone, where would I be? What are the chances I find it while flying around? Not very bloody fucking likely. I do want to find that sword, though. That sword was powerful. It made me feel strong. Like Black Knight from the Marvel comics. Oh. The sword was right here the whole time. I see. And we're over here, it looks like. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. Pretty cool that the game allows you to collect a sword, though, in that area, specifically. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the command for y'all. Chat's pretty much dead today, so I'm gonna have to make executive choices. Not that that's a bad thing. My executive choices do get pretty crazy after a while. Okay. Right. Okay. Before we get into anything, chat, I want to show y'all what's on my Steam wishlist currently. To do this, I'm gonna have to go into, like... Just so you guys see... Just so you guys can see what games are on my Steam wishlist. Because I feel like I want y'all to see this. So we've got the Resident Evil 2 remake on my list. I could download the demo, but I feel like that would be cheating to some degree. I've also got the Resident Evil 3 remake on my list. There's a demo to this one, too. Why is it that some of the older games that I haven't played yet have demos? We've got Resident Evil 4, the remake. This one doesn't have a demo. And we've got Resident Evil Village. I need y'all to see this. Village looks pretty cool out of all the Resi games. Just look at how fucking phenomenal this looks. And everything's in first person, not in third person like 1 through 6. You can have a third person mod if you get like the Winter's expansion. But on my playthrough, I want to get it like this. Just immersive, you know? There she is, chat. Lady D herself. Lady Dimitrescu, please! Kiss me! Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop flirting, alright? Oh. Yeah, if you're a young child and if you're playing this, just, beware of what you see here. Very scary. The Duke looks pretty cool. But yeah, those are the games I have on my wish list currently. And these are two games I bought recently. Phasmophobia and That's Not My Neighbor, which you've seen me play Sunday. But now we're going back to this game. So yeah, as you can imagine, chat, I love horror games, as you can see. Even if it's one I haven't played yet or been dying to play, I'll still like it. It depends on if I like swoon over the graphics or the sound design or anything like that. The fuck? Oh. It was my phone charger. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Not sure what my foot knocked loose, but I think I got it back in. Because my phone be charging now. Alright, let's get into our game. If y'all can see the game, let me know, because I did open the game window. Alright, let's put the Romans here. Oh, did not mean to grab the map. Romans here. Perfect. Now for this, we're gonna have the Spartans hold position while the Persians and the Heavy Knights attack. How many numbers do we want each? Let's do 666 each. Just for fun. I mean, it's well under the 10,000 limit, but that's alright. Now, obviously, we want this to be like C mode, so there we go. We're the Watchers now. We watch, but we cannot intervene. Now, obviously, this calls for some battle tunes. And I have the perfect ones in mind. Just hoping I can fucking spell the command correctly this time. It would seem that I can. Alright, chat, let's do it. Alright, chat, here we go. Y'all understand where this is going. Heavy Knights versus Spartans versus Persians. Place your bets in the chat, or comment them if you will. And let's get started. Go, my children! Go, my children! Fight for your lives! Fight for honor! Fight for the glory! Oh shit. The game is rendering this beautifully and I like it. My bet's on the Spartans. The Spartans always seem to win these kind of battles. They can't win against zombies though, that's for damn sure. Love this song, love it a lot. It's a perfect battle song for this game. It is beautiful that the game can just sit and render this. The Spartans are still fighting the Knights. Had to close out of Spotify. Yep. Kinda figured the Spartans would win. That was crazy, dude. Okay? That was just borderline psychotic. I love it. Let's do something cool. What do we want to do? We are gonna do some festive shit. What would be evil for... Oh, hold on. Okay. What would be evil for a scarecrow to face? Well, how about some zombies? Except the zombies are doubled. I'm gonna do a self-redeem. I need a drink real quick. I meant to turn on C mode earlier, but I had to do the redeems, so, maybe we should try that again. I am gonna get my drink, though. Don't worry about that. By the way, chat, I should mention, these are the last 2 sprites in my room. That's the good stuff. Okay, let's get back into it. There we go. I turned on C mode right on the right time. There's our zombies. And somewhere on the other end of the battlefield are our scarecrows. There's our scarecrows. They look creepy, I know, but you know how it is. I mean, come on, they have a sickle. A fucking sickle. Perfect for taking off zombie heads. A sickle would be good for decapitating zombies, because if you take off the head and kill the head, then the zombie can't be a threat anymore. You learn a lot about zombie apocalypse from watching The Walking Dead. And I've only seen like a few episodes of The Walking Dead. I haven't seen the whole series yet. But yeah, having not seen the whole Walking Dead series yet, I've only seen a few episodes, so you learn a lot about killing zombies and zombie apocalypses from The Walking Dead. Alright. kind of want to see what happens if, like... Maybe we can make a Lord of the Rings style fight. I hate having the sniffle bumps, the sneezes. Let's do 750 for each. Because if you even them out, it doesn't break the game. Plus, it doesn't take as long for the teams to kill each other. Oh, shit. There we go. Turned on C mode. Alright, chat. Straight out of Lord of the Rings, we have orcs versus heavy knights. Let me know if you want to make it like a true Lord of the Rings battle, and I'll throw in some elven huntresses and some dwarves in there. I am honestly surprised no one's popped in, but it's okay because this game is not very popular on Twitch, which I've come to accept, but we've had a few people come in on the many times I played this, so I don't know, I guess people like watching me play it. If it's not popular on Twitch, then okay, I accept it. This is like watching a faction of ants. Well, two factions of ants. This is like two factions of ants going to war. Getting a lot of fighting action, and I like it. I'm just gonna meditate till the fight's over. Alright, there's our meditation. The knights are still going, surprisingly. I could meditate some more if I wanted to. Should I meditate more, or... orcs have a different... The orcs have a bit of a different sword design than the knights do. These aren't the Tolkien orcs. Orcs, your blades kind of look like machetes, kinda. The knights might win this. I want to see them add, like, Loki and Thor to this game. Because I know they've modded Deadpool and Wolverine into the game. They've modded a lot of stuff into this game. And the Knights win. Go figure. Alright, let's try this now. We're trying some custom troops. Alright, chat, here we go. Super Gwins versus powerful archers. I already know the Super Gwins are gonna win. I've turned the C mode on. Let's go. Lasers versus arrows. Which is superior? You're damn right, it's the lasers. The fact that I designed these guys is pretty crazy, but you can do that in this game. Just design your own troops and do whatever the hell you want with them. Alright, chat. Since we're already over an hour, we're gonna call it quits, the way we always do on this channel. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. We're just gonna have Chuck hold position while the zombies come to Chuck. Perfect. Commencing the start battle button. Alright. I've turned on the cinematic mode. C mode. Alright, C mode, do your stuff. The zombies are gonna take a minute to chuck. They're pretty far away from him. Could fast forward the battle, but let's face it, that's gonna take way longer than you'd think it would. Well, not fast forwarding it, just me trying to figure it out. Thank you, Frosty Tools. That was a very colorful, like, recap for the ad break. We're probably gonna be here a while. That's okay, though. Gives me a minute to see who I want to raid out to afterwards. Once you hear the kicking, that's when you know it's real. All right. The zombies are getting slowly and slowly closer to Chuck. It's just taking a little bit. While the zombies slowly make their way to Chuck, place your bets on who's gonna win this one, chat. Chuck Norris or zombies? There's only 9,500 of them and only one of Chuck, but Chuck can still whoop their asses the way he always does. A little bit of a spoiler, but Chuck is OP in this game. I'm just gonna check TikTok for a bit. Maybe Wikipedia, we'll see. Yep, there's the kicking, chat. It's begun. Hope y'all are ready for it. While you guys are watching the battle, I'm checking something. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna get the bloody bullseye though, don't you worry. We always get the bloody bullseye when Chuck fights the zombies. This is like a whole saga for Chuck. Well... If I go quiet for a little bit, chat, and close my eyes, it means I'm meditating for a bit. Meditating on how the ending of this battle's gonna go. I know who's gonna win, I'm just not gonna say it for the sake of you guys. Say I wanted to nuke the zombies right now, but that would go against my Watcher oath. You know, the oath that says to never intervene. Chuck sure is kicking ass when it comes to zombies. Chuck is still fighting the zombies, which is kind of cool. I was just watching the stream from Twitch, but thank God I have it muted. Don't ask me why I was watching the stream apart from watching the game. It's just wild that even if I have the game open and another window open, if I go to the other window open, the stream keeps the game open. Okay, that's amazing that it does that. Now, it might just be OBS, but if it is, then OBS does some amazing shit. Also, the zombies are starting to stack on each other. That's why they look like that on some ends. Chuck's almost through all of them though, so there's that. And there it is. Chuck Norris winning as always against a zombie horde. Chuck Norris is just OP in this game in general, not gonna lie. I would not want to fuck with this guy, okay? And the bloody bullseye is there, because it's beautiful. Alright, chat. I think we'll call it here. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I bet you guys did too. Alright, let's see who we can raid out to. Hmm. Alright, I have one idea. Alright, chat. We're gonna raid out. There we go. I'm just gonna copy and paste this raid message. If anyone else is in the chat, please do so as well. There we go. Alright, I'll see you all tomorrow for some Among Us. So, till tomorrow, behave yourselves, stay safe out there, and have yourselves a good one. Bye, guys. Take it, JonTron.
And holy shit! We'll always love you! I can't believe you did this to me! God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Love that.